Hey everyone, it's James Lambert, the motivational coach and speaker. I went from knockouts to knowledge and from headlocks to hugs. I still embrace people, just now in a more positive manner. Recently, I've been doing a lot of squats as part of my strongman training and weight training. And I realised how the squat itself is a great metaphor for life. For those of you that might not be familiar with it, it's where you have the long bar, the same bar that you'd use for a bench press, and you stack it with weights, and you actually take it behind, it sort of rests on the base of your neck, across your shoulders, and you go down with it, depth to parallel, and then drive back up. And obviously you work up to a weight that sufficiently pushes yourself. It's an all over body exercise really, particularly engages the core and the legs. And I was thinking, whilst doing it the other night, how it's so synonymous with life really. Because first of all, you can choose to do it or not. Now in this life, it's all made up of choices. So are you initially brave to step up to the bar? And are you brave enough to step up to try and at least attempt to live the life of your dreams, to follow where your heart leads? So that's the initial decision. So once you've made that decision, and that's the important thing, make a decision. So many of us, we're just sort of drifting through life, scared to make a decision. And in not making one, the joke is someone else will make one for you. So first of all, make a decision and make it yours. Because then whether it goes well or not, at least you made a decision and it wasn't forced upon you by someone else. So once you've made a decision, you step up to the bar. You get to choose, obviously after a couple of warm-up sets, how much weight goes on it. Now, in life, we can always choose to do just enough. You know, the world is soaked in mediocrity and average. Very few people are brave enough to put their heads above the parapets and, suffer the slings of outrageous fortune, where people taking little snipers, pot shots on the internet. That's easy to do, but so few of us actually are bold enough, again, to make a decision, follow our hearts, and actually do something. Do something. So, and challenge yourself, that's the point. So you could put a weight you could comfortably lift, or you could challenge yourself, as in life. So then once you've made a decision, once you've stacked up enough weight to challenge yourself, you get under the bar. So you get under the bar, you get ready. And now, whilst going down, so you're going down with the weight, you get to the bottom. Now this is interesting because just like at life, now hopefully you may have not reached rock bottom, but even if you're going through some challenges or obstacles, you've got another decision to make. Now you could wallow in and have a pity party and just sit there and go, I'm a victim, just like with the weight at the bottom, and in making no decision to drive back out, you're just suffering. Like Winston Churchill said so beautifully, when you're going through hell, keep going. Too many of us, and I'm so passionate because I did it before, we stay in the suffering and we wonder why things don't get better. One, we haven't made a decision for it to do so, and then we haven't taken any action. So at the bottom, you've got to decide that I'm going with it. But you see, like a lot of people in life, they just shrug. So what? Again, that sort of victim mentality. You can do that at the bottom of the squat, where it's down, or just shrug it off, the weight falls back, it's over. But that hasn't challenged you. The real elixir, the real growth is in once it's there, you're at the bottom, you're not just going to stay there, you're not just going to shrug and let it fall to the floor, you are going to drive back up. That's what I want you to do. Having decided what you're going after, make a decision, don't just shrug it off, don't stay in victim mode, go for it. And with everything you've got, if you have to grit your teeth, drive back up and attack life. Attack it with love, yes, and positivity and peace, but attack it, drive. I need that from you. The world needs it now more than ever. So then what do? You drive back up, and then at the top, you've succeeded. In the case of the squat, you've done the rap, you've reached your goal. And in life, having gone for it, you've achieved, you've done something, you've learned, you've grown through the pain. There are so many similarities. So I just wanted you to think about that. And that's not the only exercise in the gym that parallels life, but that's the beauty of working out. Sometimes, as in life itself, the pain is the stimulus for growth. So yes, sometimes after a good squat workout, my legs are done. Sometimes up to 3 or 4 days afterwards. But you know what? They come back stronger. Lo and behold, I can lift a little bit more the next time, or I can do more reps at the same weight that maybe I could have done one on before. So I really want you to think about that. You have got decisions in life. You see, that's the first thing. You have got decisions. Now make them proactively. Follow your heart. Get clear on what it is you want. And understand that it is, yeah, it might get challenging, but that's okay. Because that's where all the growth is. As they say, outside of your comfort zone. That's where the real magic is. So as always, you are unstoppable. And I believe in you.